is some people will say, so I'm going to go a little bit into positioning as well. So I lied. I'm going to go a little bit more than posture. But some people say keep your heels down. Don't let your heels come up. If you don't have perfect mobility, which honestly most people don't. I've had 3 left ankle surgeries, so my left ankle has less mobility than my right, which means that my left is going to come up before my right. Now, that's okay. It's okay if your feet come up. The biggest part is that you want to try and keep the most close to the form component as you can throughout your stroke. So what I mean by that is some people like me, I have thighs, I have a belly, I don't weigh 130 pounds like I did when I was in high school or college. But what happens is when we come up and we don't have that amazing flexibility, mobility, we have some soft tissue, we want to splay our knees out. Really try and keep your knees in and neutral, kind of in line with your shoulders when you're rowing. Different rowing machines will automatically kind of put you into different positions. A water rower is going to bring your feet a little bit farther together. So it's okay to splay them out a little bit. You just don't want to be way out here. You want to come to where it's comfortable for you in this position. Ideally, people say try and get your shins vertical. Do the best you can. It's really not that huge of a deal for if you're starting. The goal is just try to get as much movement as you can and do what's comfortable for you. So come into the position that's comfortable for you, where your stomach is tight. You lean forward a little bit, but I'm not rounding my back. I'm engaging my shoulders, my lats. So it's like I'm pre-engaging my shoulder back. I'm not letting my shoulders just pop forward. I'm pre-engaged, so it keeps that connection between the chain and the handle and my body to my legs. Whereas if I'm really pulled out here, then I have to engage here to then begin to make that connection to my body. If I preload my shoulders, I'm all ready to go. So I don't know if you can see the difference between this and this. It's looser, and then I want to move my arms first, and there's no oomph like there was when I'm preloaded. So something to consider. Additionally, for our backs, we don't really want to be rounded like this. We want to sit up nice and tall, but not so tall that we're going into overextension. So we want it to be comfortable, but I'm not really rounding. So we need that thoracic extension, and there's things that we can do for our back to really help us be able to get in this position. If you have a sitting job, it's hard to maintain this often. So you might feel some fatigue in these muscles through here by your shoulder blades or in the middle of your back, and that's okay. That's because you're in a good position that your body just isn't used to being in for a prolonged period. So longer rows, you might feel that. Know that that's okay. What we don't want is low back pain. But as you're rowing, you're going to keep that nice positioning with our posture, and then we're going to go back, and I'm still in that nice straightish back, but I'm not super far back, and I'm beyond neutral, so my shoulders are behind my hips. But for the actual stroke, I'd recommend you check out another video. I'm happy to put it in the comments below. If you want to know, just let me know. I'll put that link below. But the general posturing for rowing is being nice and tall, keeping our back straight-ish, but not overly straight, and then not rounding at that beginning part, and not going too far back at the end. So for posture-wise, that's what you're going for. Continue to work on the form. I hope that helps answer the question of what should my posture be like when I row. And if you've got questions, as always, just feel free to ask.
So I really hope you liked that video. If you did, I've got a free Facebook group. The link is in the comments below, and you can ask me questions. I jump in, I make videos like this for you. So I hope to see you there. Join, link is below in the comments.